Hello, this is Matt at State of Flux here with another one of my Godzilla movie reviews, this time to talk about Godzilla against Mechagodzilla, or as he's referred to throughout this film, Kiryu, which apparently means mechanical dragon in Japanese. This film, along with all the other films so far in the Millennium series, is designed to be a standalone sequel to the original Godzilla, but this time also including the original Mothra movie, and then one of the other Toho monster movies that I can't remember, also of the 50s and 60s era. In this universe, there are multiple monsters, but this is the first time Godzilla has resurged, and a brilliant scientist is able to unearth the bones of the original Godzilla from that first Godzilla movie and use it to build a mechanical weaponized suit that somebody can wear, a la the Kiryu or Mechagodzilla in this film. But Godzilla's ghost inhabits this mechanical beast and is there to assist the driver of the suit in taking on Godzilla. Now this is kind of a weird, wonky idea, and not at all dissimilar to the Heisei take on the Mechagodzilla idea of a Mechagodzilla being a heroic thing created by the government of Japan to take on Godzilla or threats like him. And it does it at relatively the same quality. There are aspects of this movie that I like better than that movie, particularly the fights and the energy of the film. But then there are elements of Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla 2 that I like better than this one. The look of the suits, for one, I think is stronger in that one, though I do like Mechagodzilla's tail in this. Looks much more realistic. I buy this tale. But all the Millennium movies, Godzilla looks a little too rock-like and clunky. He doesn't look organic as he did in any of the Heisei era films, or by proxy the Showa era films. That said, I do know that the suit is made partially out of rock with concrete and all that kind of stuff, or at least the original suits were, so maybe this is to call back to that detail of the original films, I'm not sure. But this is a good movie. It's one that I like. There's human elements within this film that work for me, even though I recognize they are cheesy, and I could see how some people would be turned off by it, particularly with the little girl. But that stuff really worked for me. I will say the Millennium era, along with the Heisei era was able to tether the emotionality of the audience to the characters better than anything since that first Godzilla film. And with each film you kind of get stronger resonance with that. Sometimes it works a little better than others, but by and large it generally just works. But this is a good movie. I give it a strong 3 stars. It's a good time. I like this director. I'm excited to see how he rounds out the franchise, because I believe he directs the next film, which is Godzilla Tokyo SOS. I've never seen that film, so I'm quite honestly looking forward to it, and to see how this sort of Millennium era begins to wind down. So far, though, I'm going to say this. What I liked about the Heisei era is it had one long branded continuity. You had the first Godzilla movie, and then everything from Return of to Destroya was one continuing story, and there were peaks and valleys and stuff like that. Stuff that worked better and stuff that didn't. But I liked the whole idea of continuity. With this Millennium thing, where each one is designed to be a direct sequel to that first movie with nothing else that happens in between, it's become derivative by even the previous film, but certainly by this one. Now, I will say each film up until this one has gotten better than the last at being a direct sequel to that first Godzilla movie. This one isn't nearly as good as the previous movie, Godzilla, Mothra, King Ghidorah, Giant Monsters All Out Attack. That is a fantastic film. But the leaning into making a direct sequel has gotten old, and I could see how the Millennium series was definitely winding down by this point, and with only 2 films left to go, I'm excited to kind of move past the Millennium era of things, and excited to see what Legendary and Shin do for us in my rewatches of those. But anyway, that's my little tangent about the Millennium era. Thanks for watching, like, subscribe, do all that good stuff. Peace.